It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Utah Jazz at Energy Solutions Arena. Well, for the Jazz, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked, defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who've either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender on the wing. Andre Iguodala, MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George, coming back from injury. This guy was a premium defender before the injury.
Well, since you talk about the little guys, I'm going to talk about the big guys. D12, Dwight Howard, shot blocker. Most of his career still doing that pretty well. Serge Ibaka, the surge protector.
I like that.
Joakim Noah. Roy Hibbert does a great job of the verticality thing, jumping up in the rim, not really getting called a lot of fouls on him. So, well, that's my pick for the big guys when it comes to defense.
Say no more.
Excuse me, is it me or is Anthony Davis retired? Come on, how can he not be on that list?
No, what we're talking about, he's a great defender.
He's an okay defender.
However, he's a great defender, but I think, because he's such an all-around player, we kind of take some of it.
Stop it, Ernie.
Come on,
we're taking some of it for granted.
Got to be on that list. He's got to be on that list.
Ernie's on the list, okay. He's on the list, Ernie.
Thank you very much.
But he's not defense first. He's offense first. The guys that I name are defense first, then offense.
Thanks for joining us. Nobody's listening to that anymore. Thank you for putting Anthony Davis on the list.
On the list.
We'll see you later.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
It's the home of the Jazz here in Utah as 2K Sports brings you today's action. Live from Salt Lake City, Utah, and the Energy Solutions Arena. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Celtics in Boston.
And really an emphatic win for.
And for Houston, Patrick Beverley comes in for Ty Lawson. Jazz trail by 3. Taking a look at the Rockets. Beverley and Harden, they're the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Howard, and it's Jordan in at the 3 slot. Nato, defended by Beverley. Nato, pass to Bowman. Shot clock at 5. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Rockets #1.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
And here are the Rockets now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Pass to Wiles. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Wiles got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it is going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost 7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet.
Thank you, Doris. Ariza sends a screen for Beverley. This one for 3, and there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Beverley. And 12 points for Ariza. Utah's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. passes it to Booker. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and the three off target. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. There's the screen. Here's Beverly. They get it back. Ariza off with the layup.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Nato. Hayward's got space. And it's Hayward again missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Now Beverly. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Harden, no good. Bowman passes to Hayward. It's rebounded by Houston. Jordan kicks to Howard. Dishes to Jordan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He made no mistake that Dwight Howard has got to be the focal point of their offense. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And yes, sir, that one drops. And here's Beverly. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Rockets lead by 2.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Here's Ingles, guarded by Jordan. That's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Ariza sets a screen for Beverly. The three. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Nato, defended by Beverly. Good. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Howard setting the pick for Beverly. Here's Brewer. Off target from three-point range. Utah trailing here. Here's Ingles. The pass to Bowman. Here's Lyles. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Outside Jordan. Puts it up from 17. And it's Houston with another. Utah has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's Bowman. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
The feed now to Ingles. Misses the 3. Houston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Screen by Howard. Here's Brewer. And the 3-ball is good. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 4. And now let's hear from Ty Lawson talking about the balanced attack of this Denver Nugget team.
We do have a team type of game. You know, everybody is scoring spread out, rebounding, everything's spread out. So, you know, even from the bench, it's definitely a team type game.
Well, that was the game plan a couple years ago when Denver was good enough to make the playoffs and Ty Lawson was at the controls.
You know, but not enough firepower to be able to sustain with the elite teams, say like the Warriors or the Rockets. Ty Lawson, a solid, dependable player in our league, but this is still a league where you need your superstars to win rings.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets, Motiejunas and Howard the post pair, Harden out there with Lawson, and it's Jordan in at the small forward. That's good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. Lawson dishes to Motiejunas. Here's Howard, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Burks, guarded by Harden. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's Burks. Drills the three-pointer. And now a three-point Jazz lead.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Lawson drives in, looking for Motiejunas. He gets it there. And good on the basket. Book it.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Burke kicks to Hayward. Steps back and fires. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And it's 6 points for Derek Favors. Rockets trail by 3. Lawson drives in, and Howard has it in the corner. Outside Jordan. Howard setting the pick for Jordan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. James Harden is second.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Boy, it does smooth things out for a team to have a 2-guard like one of the guys we're seeing there. I mean, you don't need to draw up anything fancy for these fellas. Just call an isolation and they'll get you something good.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Burke kicks to Hayward. Gobert the screen. Hayward goes in. The shot is off. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Lays it up, and despite of the